Hello students, good morning everybody. Hope you all fine and doing your homeworks in your home. This is the lesson number 1, Early Human Beings, part 3 video. We are going to see new topic, forming and other occupation of early human beings. Before that, we are going to recall some of the topics that we have learnt already in the last 2 videos. And then we will move to the topic forming and other occupations of early human beings. Let me start the session. The first recalling topic is introduction of early human beings in page number 10. First we will start to read. Early human beings were called hominids. They resembled apes and walked on all fours. But over time they slowly evolved and started walking on 2 legs. They lived in caves and were therefore called cavemen. Hope you all clearly know about this, children, because we have learnt already this in the last 2 videos itself. I will repeat it again. Early human beings were called hominids. They resemble like an apes, which mean they similar like an apes, which mean monkey. First they walked on all 4 legs and they developed and started walking on 2 legs. They lived in caves and were therefore called cavemen. The next recalling topic is food and clothing in page number 10. Shall we start to read now? Early human beings were hunter-gatherers. They hunted and ate small animals and whatever food they could gather from the forest, such as fruits, nuts, berries and roots. They wore the skin and fur of animals and sometimes even the bark of trees to keep themselves warm. Hope you all know this, children. I tell you once. Early human beings were hunter-gatherers. Why they were called hunter-gatherers, students? People who live by hunting and collecting food are called hunter-gatherers. So, early human beings were the one who lived by hunting and collecting food. So, they were called hunter-gatherers. What they did? What they hunted and ate small animals. And whatever food they could gather from the forest, such as fruits, nuts, berries and roots. And what they wore, children? They wore the skin and fur of animals. Fur, which mean by thick growth of hair that covers the skin of animals. Why they are wearing that, children? Because to keep themselves warm. Not only they wore the fur of animals, and also they wore the bark of trees also, which is the outermost layer of stems and roots of woody plants. Hope you all very thorough about this, children. They are hunter-gatherers, they hunting animals and they eat the food which get from the forest, such as fruits, nuts, berries and roots, and they wore the skin and fur of animals and also even the bark of trees. For what? To keep themselves warm. The next topic is to recall as tools in page number 11. First, shall we start to read? Early human beings sharpened stones and attached them to sticks, using them as aspects to kill animals. They used other tools such as wood and bones for hunting, fishing, digging and sieving, as most of the tools were made out of stone. So this period is called the Stone Age. Hope you all know this already, children. Let me see once again. We know that early human beings sharpening the stones and it attached them to sticks. Why they are preparing this type of tools, children? To kill animals. They used other tools also. Such as wood and bones for hunting, fishing, digging and sieving, as most of the tools were made out of stone. So this period they call as Stone Age. Next topic is language and communication in page number 11. Shall we start to read now? Early human beings did not have a language and used signs and animal sounds to communicate with each other. They also made beautiful cave paintings which showed animals, hunting scenes and life during their time using natural colors and dyes made from vegetables. We all know that early human beings did not have a language. Then how they communicate with each other, children? They used to communicate with each other by signs and animal sounds. What is a signs here? It is a mark or shape that always has a particular meaning. So they communicated with each other by using signs and also by animal sounds. They also made beautiful cave paintings, children. in which they showed animals, hunting scenes and life during their times. How they painted? They painted using natural colors and dyes which are made from vegetables. The next topic we are going to recall is discovery of fire in page number 11. Shall we start to read first? We have just learned that early human beings used to make tools by polishing and sharpening stones. While rubbing two stones together for polishing, some sparks would have fallen on dry leaves and caused fire. Thus, early human beings may have discovered fire accidentally. In the beginning, early human beings used to eat raw meat. A piece of meat may have fallen into the fire. This cooked meat would have been softer to eat and tasted better as well. Thus, early human beings learned how to cook. Hope you all know about this, how early human beings discovered fire, students. Just we will see once. We have learnt already that early human beings are used to make tools, right? Why they used to make tools? They use the tools for hunting, fishing, digging and sieving. While rubbing the two stones together for polishing, they would appear as sparks. It fallen on the dry leaves and they caused fire. This is the first thing that early human beings discovered fire accidentally. In the beginning, early human beings used to eat raw meat, isn't it? Raw, which mean by uncooked meat. A piece of meat would have fallen into the fire and then this cooked meat would have very soft to eat and tasted. So then early human beings learned how to cook also. So early human beings discovered fire accidentally and also they learned how to cook. The next topic we are going to recall is domestication of animals in page number 12. First we will start to read. Early human beings domesticated some animals such as cows, oxen, goats, sheep, horses and donkeys. Cows gave him milk. Oxen were used to plough the field. Goats and sheep were domesticated for their meat. Horses and donkeys were used to carry loads. Hope you all know this already, children, because we have learned this in the last video itself. We know that early human beings domesticated animals. For what they are domesticated? Because cows gave him milk and oxen were used to plough the field, which means cultivated the field in an open land. And goats and sheep were domesticated for the meat. Horses and donkeys were used to carry loads, which mean a heavy or bulky thing that is being carried from one place to another. For this, horses and donkeys were used. So, early human beings domesticated the animals such as cows, oxen, goats, sheep, horses and donkeys. Next recalling topic is invention of the wheel in page number 12. Shall we start to read first? The invention of the wheel is one of the greatest inventions of early human beings. Early human beings may have noticed logs of wood floating down rivers. This may have given them the idea of tying logs together to make a raft. This helped them to travel along the rivers and carry the load easily. Hope you all know about what early human beings invented, children. Let me see once. They invented the wheel, which is one of the greatest inventions of early human beings. One day, what they noticed, children? They noticed logs of wood which is floating in the river. This may given them the idea of tying all the logs together and then they make a raft. Raft which help them to travel along the rivers and carry the load easily from one place to another. In this way only they make a raft. Invention of the wheel in page number 12. Shall we start to read? Traveling on land was still difficult. They had to pull or push cart or sledges on uneven ground. They had to walk from place to place, carrying all their things. They may have noticed a log of wood rolling easily on the ground. This would have given them the idea of fitting logs under their carts. This led to the invention of the wheel. Dear students, early human beings had very difficult to pull or push cart or sledges in the uneven ground. They had to walk from place to place for carrying all their things. And one day they noticed a log of wood which is rolling easily on the ground. It gave them the idea of fitting logs under their carts. This led to the invention of the wheel. The carts, which mean by a strong open vehicle with 2 or 4 wheels, typically used for carrying loads from one place to another. These are all the pictures that shows how early human beings invented raft, which is used to travel in rivers. The second picture is carts. It is used to carry the loads from one place to another. The third one is pulleys. It is used to draw water from the well. And the fourth one is potter's wheel. Here we go to the new topic, farming and other occupation, in page number 13. Shall we start to read first? How did early human beings become farmers from being hunter-gatherers? Early human beings may have noticed that the seeds of plants that fell to the ground grow into new plants. They may have tired planting seeds in the wet soil and watched them grow into plants. They would have then realized that they could grow their own food and need not go in search of food. So from being mere gatherers of food, they become producers of food. How did early human beings become farmers, students? They are being hunter-gatherers. Before you have already learned that early human beings are hunter-gatherers. They will hunt small animals and they will eat. After then they become farmers. Farmers here mean a person who owns or manages a farm. So early human beings become farmers from being hunter-gatherers. How they become farmers? They would have noticed, that means they would have observed that the seeds of plants may fall into the ground and then it grow into the new plants. We know that seeds from the plant will grow into the new plants. This one early human beings may have noticed or observed, and then they may have tired in planting seeds in the wet soil, and then they watched them to grow into plants, and then they would have realized, which means they would have identified and they would grow their own food and need not go in search of food. Before that they will go to search of food in the forest, such as fruits, nuts, berries. We have learnt already, no? And later they become farmers and they realized and they identified that they could grow their own food and need not go in search of food. So from this they are gatherers of food and they become producers of food, which means they are the creators of food. Gatherers here mean a gatherer is someone who collects the food. So early human beings are the gatherers of food and also they become producers of food, which mean a creator of food. Next one, farming and other occupation, which is also in page number 13. It is the continuation of the before slide. Shall we start to read first? Early human beings settled down in farms near rivers. Since they produced more, they needed pots to store their grains. They used the potter's wheel to make clay pots. Slowly, they took up different occupations besides farming. Some of them became potters. Some became herdsmen and kept large herds of domestic animals. Dear students, we know that early human beings become farmers. They settled down in farms near rivers. And also we have already learned that early human beings invented potter's wheel to make clay pots. They needed pots to store their grains. Grains means wheat or any other cultivated cereal used as food. So they needed to store their grains. So they produced more and more pots. Slowly they took up different occupations besides farming. Other than farming, they took up different occupations, which mean a job. What are they? Some of the early human beings became potters because they invented the potter's wheel to make clay pots. And then they become herdsmen. Herdsmen, which here mean the owner or keeper of a herd of domestic animals. So they become herdsmen and kept large herds of domestic animals. Farming and other occupation in page number 14. Shall we start to read? Trade between these people started as they began to exchange milk, meat or wool for food grown by the farmers. Thus, with the use of fire, wheel and farming, early human beings' life became more organized and settled. Trade between these people. What is mean by trade, students? The action of buying and selling goods. So, early human beings started to buy and sell goods like milk, meat or wool for food grown by the farmers. So, they started to exchange milk, meat or wool. Wool here means soft, curly or wavy hair forming the coat of a shape. The trade between these people started as they began to exchange milk, meat or wool for food grown by the farmers. And then with the use of fire, we have learnt already that with the use of fire, they invented the wheel and they became farmers. Early human beings' life became more organized, which means more efficient, and they settled. Dear student, this is your assignment. You have to write down the question answer in your classwork note. Already I have given keywords as a first Roman letter. This is your second Roman letter. Turn to the next page. Put Roman letter 2. Answer the following. You have to write all the question answer that I have given as a PDF file. You already know that your classwork note is a 4-line notebook, 80 pages. Write neatly, children. Read and write. Dear students, this is the end of your today's session. Hope you all enjoyed the video and learned a lot about early human beings. We have learnt about their food, clothing, tools, language and communication, cave paintings, discovery of fire, domestication of animals, invention of wheel, farming and other occupation. Hope you all know about this. You have to read all those things we have learnt in this video and also in the before video. We will see next some more interesting topics in the next session. Thank you, children.